Welcome to Organyze, a software that won a US patent a year ago for its unique features. We'll be talking about how to save time and effort in our day-to-day work on our computers. Let me start with asking a few questions. How quickly can you locate the files that you need in your machine or in your local networks? Is it quickly, or do you frequently spend a lot of time looking for them, especially those files that are more than a few months old, because you cannot remember where you had saved them? Do you find it difficult sharing large-sized files or folders with your clients or others? And that's why we created a solution that helps you find files faster and helps you save time you could have spent doing other, more productive work. Take a look. Organyze helps you in many ways. Here are some of them: quick search, advanced search, and labels. Let's use quick search for finding files with labels. Let's say you are looking for files with the label line, which you or someone else has attached to many files. Just type the label line and enter, and the line file appears instantly. You can also use the label tree like this. You know that the label line is a sub-label under the label animals. Just double-click the label line and all the files that have been tagged with the label line will show in a list in the central panel. Search made simpler. The left panel of the Organyze window shows you various options to search for files. From within your own PC, from shared drives and folders in the network, by keywords, that is, searching for text in file titles or file content or in the comments attached to them or in MS Outlook, with an and or option, by date and size, by tags, that is, labels or bookmarks attached to files. Frightened? Don't be. When you start using Organyze, you will realize it's the easiest thing in the world. Now, let us look at a few searches. Let's say you want to find some images and videos from your own machine and from shared folders in the network. This is what you do. Select the file type such as images and videos and click on the Get It button. All the relevant files will appear in the central frame. Now, if you think you have got too many results and want to narrow down the list, here is what you do. Go to Others filters, click by keyword, type the keyword. Now select the search option and you will find a smaller list of files for you to choose from. You can check the file preview in the right hand panel to see if the selected file is the one you want. Oh, by the way, you can also find files without opening the Organyze interface, though through what we call the Organyze desktop widget that sits on your desktop even when you have not opened the main Organyze interface. Until you hide it, of course. Here's how you use the widget. Use it for a quick search. Enter the label that you're looking for. And hey, the search results are out. Very fast, showing you a list of files from your own PC or from shared folders in the Office network. When you launch the search through the widget, you will see the search results in the quick search interface. When you select a file in the list, you will see the contents of the file on the right side of the screen. If you get too many results, you can refine the search by picking multiple labels with an AND option to narrow down the list. If you get too few results, You can widen the search by picking multiple labels with an OR option to expand the list. Below the preview panel, you can see the labels attached to the selected files and the comments attached to it. Search online. The search feature gives you the option to search for files that have been uploaded by you or shared with you by others. You can also search within a period, like today, last week, last month, or even within a date range defined by you. A keyword search is where you search by one or more keywords you think exist in a folder name, or by a file name or description which you may have attached to a file, or in labels or comments you may have attached to the file or in the content of the file. Advanced search gives you more options to broaden or refine your search results. What's more, you can refine the search by selecting one or more users who have shared files with you so that only their files would be displayed. Share files. You can share files using the share file feature. How? There are three ways in which you can do this. Select the files you want to share by checking the boxes alongside, clicking on the share file, which will open a window for you to select the expiry period for the sharing. Select an expiry option and click on the generate button. A new window will open showing the generated link. All you have to do now is to enter the email ID of the person you need to send it to. Add a message if you wish and send. You can also copy the link and send it through your mail ID. The person opening the link can see the file and download it if they wish. You can also give usernames and passwords to people you want to temporarily share files with, and they will be able to see the folders and files you have shared with them. You can also share files with colleagues by sending a note with the relevant files attached. Click on the Note tab on the menu bar at the top and then on Add Note on the left to open up a window that resembles a mail interface. Add a subject, attach files from Organyze online, or upload files from your machine. Write a note and send it to all users or selected users, or even save it for your personal use later on, which you can then at some point share. When you send a note to others, they will receive a pop-up notification on their desktops. They can click on the notification to view your note and open any files you may have attached. Let me show you how to attach labels inside the main Organyze interface. Go to the panel on the left. Select one or more folders or subfolders from which you want to retrieve a bunch of files. By ticking on the boxes next to the folder or subfolder names and click Get List, and Organyze fetches the entire list you asked for all at once from several different folders and subfolders and consolidate it into a single list very quickly. Now select one or more files in the list and use any one of these ways to attach the tags. By right-clicking on the file selection to select either the label option or the comment option or the bookmark option, like this. By clicking on the buttons below the list to pick the label, comment or bookmark option, like this. Or by dragging and dropping the files to a label in the panel on the left, like this. In short, Organyze makes it very easy for you to attach tags to your files so that when you need to find a file some months later or even years later, you can find it instantly. In Windows Explorer, select the files or folders and right click. And you see the Organyze option to the label, comment and bookmark. When you click label, a small window opens showing you this label you have created. Click the check boxes next to the labels you want to select. Create a new label if you wish to create a label that does not exist. And click the checkbox next to that and click on attach. Done. The program will ask if you wish to attach any more labels. If you wish to do that, say yes and repeat the process. Else, say no and the window will close. Remember this, the same window will open in all the interfaces you use to attach labels except when you are in Internet Explorer. Then you will see all three tagging options, that is label, comment and bookmark, in a single window. You can attach labels, comments and bookmarks to a web page when you're about to download it via Internet Explorer. What's more, you can go back and forth between the Organyze toolbar and the web page to copy lines into the comments, which you can search at a later date. You can also attach labels while working in the MS Office suite. Open Word, Excel, PowerPoint or MS Outlook, and you will see the Organyze toolbar at the top from where you can attach a label, comment or bookmark. You can go back and forth between the Organyze toolbar and the Word, Excel or PowerPoint file to copy and paste different parts of the content into the comment or in the title. Something from page 1 or sheet 1 or slide 1 and then something else from page 2 or sheet 2 or slide 2 and so on. Now, here's how you attach labels online. See the check boxes on the left of the file names? Select one or more files. Go to labels in the band above and check the boxes next to the labels you wish to apply to the files. Click the label option on the top menu bar and you will get the options to create, add, edit or delete labels. Add comments within Organyze. Similarly, you can attach a comment to a file either clicking on the comment option below the central panel or right-clicking on the file and choosing the comment option and then writing a comment or responding to someone else's comment. Once you've done this, you can locate the file by doing a keyword search for any word or words you remember you've written in the comment to find your file instantly. Moving on, here's another thing Organyze does very well. Many of us tend to have multiple copies of the same file in separate folders and drives when all we need is to have one single copy besides maintaining backup copies in a separate area. Why does this happen? Sometimes we work in a Word, Excel or PowerPoint file, save it And just to make sure we will find it easily the next time, we save it in more than one location. That's where the trouble starts. One day we go to folder A and modify the file. Weeks later we've forgotten we'd done that and go to the original file in folder B and change it. And yet a couple of months later, we go and change the original file in a shared folder C in the local network. With Organyze, you can find the three separately modified versions of the same file and retain only one copy with the assurance that you will always find it easily. How? With the labels or comments you have attached to it. You do not have to remember where you saved it. Just double click on the relevant label and hey, you'll immediately find what you need in a list of files with those labels from across folders, drives, and machines. Synchronize your folders. Organyze helps you to sync your folders between one PC and another, or between a PC and an external drive, and back. The sync function also acts as a backup, and it backs up all the labels, comments, and bookmarks you have attached to files in the synced folders. The sync function saves you a lot of time and trouble. Without it, you have to try and remember which files you created or modified on a given day and to copy them from the folders and subfolders and paste them in the corresponding folders and subfolders in the destination drive. You can save many minutes and hassles every day. You may not wish to synchronize everything in the selected folders, in which case you can ask Organyze to sync only those files of certain chosen formats like documents, spreadsheets, presentations, images, videos, or whatever else you want. Else by default, Organyze will sync all files. And it's so easy. Sync is of two types. Offline sync synchronizes between your drives and an external hard disk or shared folders in the local network, and online sync, which lets you sync your offline folders and files with your online folders and back, so whenever you are on the move, you can view and work on files from your online folder. Back up your folders. If you're not accustomed to using the sync function in Organyze, you should at least make sure your files and folders are backed up daily, because anything can go wrong. A computer can crash, a fire, a flood, or a folder being deleted by mistake, and destroy all the work you have done for years. Backing up your data ensures that you can resume your work irrespective of what disaster strikes your office. And the big advantage is, you can set your machine for automatic backup. Just select the folders and subfolders you want and schedule the time, and Organyze will take care of the rest. Organyze will automatically back up the selected folders and subfolders to your chosen destination, to the LAN or to another local machine, and if you wish, directly to an online destination via an FTP link. Now let me take you to your own Organyze folder online. Organyze on the cloud. Organyze on the cloud is designed to give file access to people on the move. You can access the Organyze online interface by entering the Organyze online URL in the browser address bar and entering your username and password in the opening page. And if you're already working in Organyze offline, just click on the browser button from the Organyze desktop application. The online default page of Organyze is the Documents interface. Here in the central panel, you can view the files that have been most recently synced as part of your routine sync process from Organyze Desktop Edition, that are not part of your routine sync but have been uploaded by you on an ad hoc basis, that have been shared with you by others in your team. If you wish to see files shared with you by others, click on Shared with Me on the left. If you only wish to see the files shared by me with others, just click on the Shared by Me link on the left. If you wish to see a list with files to which you attach comments, click on the Commented by Me link on the left. Version management. You can work offline on a file downloaded from the cloud and then upload or sync it online. When you do that, the freshly uploaded file will replace the old file, and the old file will be saved as an older version which can be viewed anytime you wish to see it. You can also restore the previous version of the file if you need it.